Hi, my name is Francis Ssuubi. I'm the coordinator for INCCIP, International Coalition for Children with Incarcerated Parents. Today, I want to talk about children who have a parent on death row or children whose parents have been executed. Children whose parents have been sentenced to death, or those who have had one or both parents executed, are too often forgotten in the ensuing discussions that encompass the use of the death penalty as a punishment. As the main collateral victims, these young people end up carrying the disastrous effects all throughout their lives, even when their parents are already dead or continue to await execution. There are some similarities between what children with imprisoned parents generally go through and what children with parents sentenced to death or executed go through. But children who have a parent sentenced to death or executed are often more affected. They are affected more intensely. These youths end up enduring unique issues. For example, the likelihood of developing a complex and severe mental health is dramatically higher due to the severe disruptive loss to their life and development. I wish that we can be able to understand this. These children are affected differently at each stage that eventually lead to the execution of their loved parent. Each stage presents a progression of grief and intolerable or unspeakable trauma. The stages include arrest, trial, then sentencing, which is followed by life on death row, then execution, and even life after execution. Children are torn from their parents and are left to see their parents through regimented prison vacation. The only option is to listen to what they are told and to act accordingly. And many times they are told lies about their parents. This is why how they are told and what they are told regarding their parents plays a key part too at each of the different stages of this damage being created. The nature of the death penalty and its process each plays a vital role in how the child will be affected. This could either be by hanging or use of the lethal injection. In some countries they do firing squads and other ways. So each of these methods that are used still affect the children. Furthermore, the loss is amplified as it precipitates a lot of suffering for these children because they are often left without support of any kind. I've seen this firsthand because at Wells of Hope in Uganda, we have children who have a parent on death row. And we see how they are being affected every day of their lives. These children whose numbers are not known are denied their human rights. For instance, a right to carers, a right to a home, a right to education. Many of these children drop out of school. A right to medical care. Many of these children are sick and most of them never go or are never taken to hospital. A right to basic needs such as food and clothing. They are neglected, ostracized, and stigmatized, which further pushes these children to endure great humiliation and untold shame within the society they live in. I can assure you that the consequences are far-reaching, even beyond their own personal growth and well-being. And eventually, these consequences go down to affect the communities and the countries in which these children live, and even to make the cycle of crime going on endlessly. If the abolition of the death sentence is looked at in the eyes of the children with a parent on death row executed, we could see most states stopping this cruel, inhuman, and degrading form of punishment. I even wonder why they call it a punishment, because by killing somebody, you can't say you've punished them. You know, at the end of the day, we need to know that the death sentence punishes the children. If at all it's a punishment, it will punishes the innocent, the ones who didn't do any crime. The ones who didn't commit any crime are the ones who are punished. Is that fair? One child at Wells of Hope told me that when they kill my father, it's me they will have killed. If you're listening to this or seeing me talk, please share this video, and together let's see that we stop this cruel, human, and degrading form of punishment. Thank you. God bless you.